lot of points to contribute to that win. So it was a good win for them. And Donge had 16 points for Mozambique, but I'm really happy at the style of play and how they played yesterday. It was a great one.
A good one. And the team has technically qualified for Tokyo 2020. A ticket to be officially guaranteed if USA beats Mozambique in the next group game on Saturday. And Elizabeth Balogun debut for Nigeria was rewarded with 9 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 steals after playing 16 minutes and 25 seconds. And Nigeria will go on to face Serbia on Saturday. Now, looking forward to the game against Serbia, do you think it will be another victory for Nigeria? Because I think it's a tougher test knowing that they are the host country.
Definitely. If you look at how Serbia played the U.S., they stuck with them for quite some time. And I think that for the Tigers, they're going to have to bring their A game if they're going to get this win for sure. It's not going to be a tough, an easy one, but it's definitely one that they can actually win if they do the necessary things. Cleaning up the ball a little bit too as well. They were a little sloppy at times if you watch them against Mozambique. So taking care of the ball, doing what they do best inside, using their inside game and shooting better from the three-point line. I definitely think it's possible that they can beat Serbia.
All right, and it's a good one for the Tigers, winning that one against Mozambique. And quickly switching over to the male side now, the Tigers, it's already confirmed that we have a new coach in the person of Mike Brown. It was confirmed by the NBBF president, Musa Kida, that Mike Brown will be the new coach leading the Tigers to the Olympics, and Alex Nwora will be his assistant. But during the press conference, we also asked him if it was going to be a long-term contract with the coach. He also said that he confirmed it and said that he's just handling the Olympics. But Mike Brown wants to lead the Tigers further than the Olympic Games. So reading in between the line, it just shows that this man wants to continue for a long time because he loves Africa. He has contributed to a lot of projects when it comes to African basketball. But Mike Brown, the Tigers, what do you think?
I have mixed feelings about this move. I think it's great because of Mike Brown's history, you know, what he's done with the Warriors and, you know, his rap sheet over time, right? But I just feel like, is this what we really need right now? I think the most important thing is getting the quality players. I don't know how much Mike Brown's bill is, but I know it's not anything
you're more
small.
concerned with the, because you know it's going to be high, on the high side.
Of course. Definitely. I mean, it's Mike Brown himself. So, but I just hope with getting Mike Brown, they also do get the players that they need to win. Yeah. Coaching is important, but the first thing is you have to have the players the right players. And, you know, we've had some injuries with Aminu and, you know, a few of the other young guys that really helped to push them in the World Cup. So I really hope that as they're settling the coaching side, that they're also settling the player side. And for Alex, I don't know what the politics is with that. But I mean, I'm happy that he's still on the team.
Part of the team,
and that he's going to, you know, play his role as assistant and help contributing to their wins. So I obviously we want to see the Tigers do very well. So I do hope that this move will actually propel them to getting the wins that they need.
Very true. And the president also spoke about Mike Brown attracting those players who, on the long run, they've rejected playing for Nigeria. He said he's the kind of coach that will attract them, the likes of Victor Oladipo wanting to play for Nigeria. So let's look forward to Mike Brown taking full charge of the team and the kind of players that will bring in.
I also might add, aside from settling the players as they brought in this renowned coach, I think if you notice, a lot of the players had a lot of negativity to tweet about their experience playing with the team. So I think they need to also focus heavily on that. How do we take care of per diem? How do we make sure that the players get to the tournaments on time? How do we make sure that they're settled and all those things? So I think if they can fix that culture and making sure that players are taken care of, they're brought in on time, and things are going seamless, I think that'll also help them towards getting better players.
All right, talking about Mike Brown taking charge of the Tigers right there, and we're looking forward to Nigeria winning big in the world of basketball. We're still talking the NBA and everything happening in the world of basketball. A memorial service for Kobe Bryant and the other 8 people killed in the January helicopter crash will be held at the Staples Center in Los Angeles on the 24th of February. And this whole source close to the basketball legend's family said another source involved in the planning of the event told the CNN that the 24th was the working date for the memorial of Kobe Bryant. And if you're wondering why they chose the date 24th, I think it has to do with his jersey number 24.
Yeah. So funny enough, I was like, because I was talking to my cousin because she lives in LA, and I was like, I wonder what date they're going to choose, but I was like, either it's going to be the 8th or the 24th.
Yeah.
I felt like probably not the 8th because it would be too soon, and there's a lot of logistics and planning that has to go into such a memorial. So I was like, I'm pretty sure it's going to be on the 24th. And when the news came out, I was like, I knew it. Like, it's going to be on the 24th. It's obviously it's going to be a really somber day. I believe the Clippers have a game later on that day. And, with this seating in the Staples Center, obviously tickets are going to go out. They haven't broke any news on how the tickets are going to go, but as the likes of how they did Nipsey Hussle and Michael Jackson's funeral, which memorial service that was also in the same place, they, I think it was an online process where you just key in for the free tickets. So I'm assuming they're going to do the same type of process. But I think the world is looking forward to the 24th. And obviously there's going to be an influx of so many people into that downtown LA area. But I'm happy that the date is set, and we'll sit and await the moment.
Well, no official announcement has been made yet, but it looks likely to be the 24th of February where the memorial will take place for Kobe Bryant. And we know that 2 games will be going down on that day between Sunday and Monday at the Staples Center. A lot of activities that will be going down, but of course it's all for Kobe Bryant. And as always, we'll be saying that may his soul continue to rest in peace. Now in the NBA proper, looking at the results of games that were played early this morning, the New York Knicks defeated the Orlando Magic 105-103. Chicago Bulls lost to New Orleans Pelicans 125-119 points. The Milwaukee Bucks defeated Philadelphia 76ers 112-101. And the Portland Trail Blazers defeated San Antonio Spurs 125-117 points. And the Los Angeles Lakers, the team Kobe Bryant played for, lost to the Houston Rockets 121-111. Mark, interesting games from the world of basketball. But let's look at the game between the Lakers and the Houston Rockets. I think this is, in 3 games, I think they've won 1 and lost 2 since the passing of Kobe Bryant.
Yeah. They lost the Lakers' first game back that night. They did, unfortunately, lose to the Portland Trail Blazers. I think we have to give them time, right? I think there's a lot going on mentally and emotionally for the Lakers at this moment. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that, they'll probably drop a few games here and there. And then also they're trying to, get their team back together and get everything seamless. But if you look at this morning's game, Anthony Davis had 32 points, 13 rebounds. James had 18 points, 15 assists. Green and Bagley had 15 apiece. So you can see that there were a lot of contributions to this win. This loss. But even though there are a lot of players contributed, it still wasn't enough to get the win. If you look at the game, it was really close up until the 4th quarter. With 4 minutes left to go, you kind of saw a change with the Rockets. They really commanded and took control of the game and began to separate themselves from the Lakers. So I think they played great, had a lot of contributions, but down the stretch, they weren't able to do enough to get the win. Russell Westbrook had 41 points and 8 rebounds. Gordon with 15 points. And for the Rockets, there was a lot of contribution from various players. And I was happy to see the Rockets get that win. I think they need it, especially with playoffs not too far away. They need to build that confidence and get big-time wins. The Lakers are #1 in the West. So it's a good win for the Rockets, and I hope it will propel them to get more wins and understand what they need to do to beat the top teams.
Exactly. Understand what they need to do to beat the top teams. Talking about the Houston Rockets as we get close to the NBA playoffs. I'm looking forward to that moment as well. The Bucks as well in the game. It was an interesting one, but I don't even want to touch on that one before we get to the NBA trades.
Sure. What can we say? Giannis is just
unstoppable.
He's beasting. Like, he's honestly beasting. Right now, you can see him commanding double-doubles night in and night out. He had 20 rebounds and 36 points. Middleton had 20 points for this win. I'm happy to see him really, pushing himself, playing at a great pace, playing at an all-time high. Obviously, he's former MVP, so he has a lot to live up to, and I'm happy that now he's still building his team and leading his team to win it night after night. They have the best record in the NBA, and they're definitely going to be a force to reckon with. But let's not sleep on the teams in the East. The Raptors are playing well. Miami is playing well. Celtics are playing well. So I think it's going to be, a tough fight come playoffs. But I do believe that the Bucks are commanding way, and they're doing a great job right now. They're playing some great basketball with a great running streak, and I would like to see how the playoffs will end up for them. Harris had 25 points and 7 rebounds for the